I was, what, 250 pounds, sluggish, 5'6". Walking down the block, my back hurt to get the milkshake for the drink. This is every day. McDonald's, Wendy's, I was eating everything. First started calisthenics, I was working out for like 2-3 hours at a time. Like I went from can't walk a block to running 2 miles without stopping. هذا حد العالم هذا طالب هذا راسخ وإلى آخره.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To all the RipRightHD disciples, YouTubers, and viewers, welcome back to a new video on RipRightHD. Today,
yes, sir.
We're here with Skilow, Fit Life Skilow. And y'all already know what it is. Okay, let's get straight into this interview. Okay, Skilow, how old are you? Where you from? And you know, like where you got the name Skilow? Give us a little spill.
Yeah, I'm 27. Just turned 27 last week. January 6th was my birthday. You know, I'm from Brooklyn, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Born in Queens, but lived in Brooklyn, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 my whole life. I got the name Skilow from my man Rondo. Everybody used to call me Skiya for short, because my real name is 𝗥𝗚𝗣𝗦, an African name from the it was an African king named 𝗥𝗚𝗣𝗦. So my mom decided to name me after that. But nobody want to say 𝗥𝗚𝗣 all day, you know. So my friend Rondo named me Skilow. He just started calling me Skilow, and it stuck.
Boom. All right, salute, Skilow. So now, your calisthenic journey, we kind of want to get into that. What pushed you to do calisthenics, to travel a life of fitness?
Well, actually, I started fitness 3 years ago, but my first year was just weights. And I was doing weights for a couple months, and I'm like, I'm not really seeing no changes. I'm running the treadmill every day. I was the same weight for months, and it was like discouraging, you know. And then boom, the pandemic hit, so I needed some workouts to do at home because the gym wasn't open. So I started looking up, I'm like, home workouts to do, and that's when I came across your page.
Salute,
came
bro.
across your page on a push-up video. And I started doing push-ups, and the rest is history, man. I just fell in love with calisthenics.
Okay, so when you say you was in the gym, you was working out, but you wasn't seeing no changes. Like, what do you mean? Like, where were you at that time? What made you get into it?
Oh, well, I was, what, 250 pounds, sluggish.
How tall?
5'6". You know, walking down the block, my back hurt. Can't even walk 2 blocks without my back hurt, and it was a lot, you know what I mean? A lot of weight on me, and I'm only 5'6", so like, you can imagine the pain I was feeling in my back trying to walk up and down the block. I couldn't even go to the store without stopping in the middle of the street for a second to catch my pain in my back to relieve, you know what I mean? So overall, I'm like, I just wanted to get healthy. I developed vertigo. It was a lot, you know. I couldn't even do a whole week of work without calling out a couple times. My check was short like every paycheck because of the vertigo. So I started eating healthy, started working out, stopped taking the medicine, and just like that, the vertigo went away.
And now, when you say you was 250, 5'7", right?
Yeah.
And you started to eat healthy. What was you eating before? Was it unhealthy or was it just overeating?
Man, I was eating everything and overeating everything. And you know, I was with an unhealthy lifestyle. I was smoking weed. I was drinking every day. Smoke weed, drink, get the munchies. I'm going to Popeyes, getting me a 5-piece tenders. Dunkin' Donuts across the street, I'm going to get the milkshake for the drink. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is every day. McDonald's, Wendy's, I was eating everything. So you can imagine what it was doing to my insides.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and I switched to vegan for a year. The weight started to fall off. I felt better. The vertigo went away. I seen my stomach going down. I seen the fat in my whole body going out, actually. And then overall, I felt better. Like, I went from can't walk a block to running 2 miles without stopping. So I feel like that's a big progress.
That's definitely a big progress. All right, so you've been in calisthenics 3 years, was 250, then you switched up. So did you start veganism as soon as you got into the weight room, or when did that happen?
Nah, when I was in the weight room, I was still eating. I wasn't eating out as much, but I was doing, you know, a steak, chicken, rice, but still wasn't really seeing no changes for the most part. You know what I mean? So I started looking up like diets. I came across the vegan diet. I do a lot of research, so I was researching, came across the vegan diet, and then I just felt like that was the one for me, and it turns out it worked for me. So
it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you into this journey. You don't like weights. You looked up home workouts. You found RipRightHD. You found a team. You started doing home workouts from different channels.
Right.
Okay. Now, when did you start seeing the results? How fast was the results? How much weight did you drop?
Well, I went from 250 to 180 right now, and currently my goal weight is 150, 155. And see how that is. So almost 100 pounds lost in about 2 years.
Nice. Almost 100 pounds in 2 years. And what was your regimens? What were you doing? Like, besides the vegan workout, how was a workout by Skilow in the park, the time, how long it took you, and exactly what were you doing?
It took, I ain't gonna lie, when I first started calisthenics, I was working out for like 2-3 hours at a time. Just because of the love, and in the park I was in. If you guys are in Brooklyn familiar with CV Park, y'all know CV Park, the workout areas are spread out. So you can't really do an around the world workout. You can do like push-ups and pull-ups over here. Walk like half a block and get to a push-up station. Then to the dip station. Everything in CV Park is spread out. So I would do my pull-up, my push-up workout here. Take my time, walk to the dip bar. Then I'll do a dip workout. After that, go to the track, and I will run my miles around the track. So I'll be there for like 3 hours, 6 days a week, actually, because it was pandemic. So, nobody was working. So I had all the time in the world.
Yeah. Okay, so now your journey after that, becoming a team member on RipRight, how did that come about? How did that work?
Well, like I said, first video I seen on YouTube when I looked up home workouts was your video. And salute to Scott Bernhard. I seen his
Scott, for Burns at Work.
Yup, I seen his ab workout. So I was doing your push-up video, and then right after I would do his ab video. I would do that twice a day, every day, until I was like, you know what? Let me go outside and start it off. And that's when I got into CV Park with a couple of my old friends. They helped me out because they was into fitness too. So I was following their workout regimen. And then one day I actually ran into you. Remember I ran into you in CV Park?
Yeah, I remember that first day we met. Yeah.
Yeah. Exchanged numbers right then and there. Bought a ripstick. And then the rest was history after that.
Yeah, the rest was history. So now into the details, because as I remember it, still after that, it was months. That was the pandemic. Yeah. So, Cam, Josh, all of us was still kind of like in the mix. And then a little bit, what I could say, what was it, this summer?
No, last winter.
Last winter.
Yeah, last winter.
Okay, yeah, last winter. So it's been a year now. So how do you feel dealing with like the team members, the brotherhood? How do you feel about that whole situation with the team?
Honestly, man, the team, we all on the same page, so it's great. Like we all got the same mindset when it comes to being calisthenic entrepreneurs, and just pushing our brand. And even if you don't got a brand, we helping each other start our brands and everything like that. So we all got the same mindset. So it's like, there's no turmoil in the castle.
Without a doubt.
You know what I'm
saying? So how would you explain to somebody or motivate or activate somebody that's 250 pounds, 5'7", that's you 3 years ago? Like if that person is watching right now, what could you say or, to get that person some kind of goal?
Man, I would say just be consistent. I feel like it's not being about motivated. Being motivated ain't enough. You got to be consistent. Get out there and be active. Put the donuts down. Pick up that bottle of water. Pick up that Seymour shake. Let's get in the park and hit these pull-ups, man. And let's hit these burpees.
And being that this person is maybe a beginner, maybe he hasn't started ever working out. For example, never worked out.
Yep.
How would you explain what should he do? What should his steps be?
Well, speaking from my experience, I couldn't really do pull-ups or anything when I started. So like I would do, let's say I was only able to hit 20 pull-ups that day. I hit my 20 pull-ups.
And when you say 20 pull-ups, you mean overall or you mean 20 pull-ups, one shot?
Overall. I was doing like 5 sets of 5 pull-ups. But after I couldn't hit any more pull-ups, I got to the rows. The modified version of pull-ups.
Australian rows.
Australian rows. So I would do that until I reached my goal of 100. And eventually you're going to get strong. I probably only did that for like a month. By July, I was doing pull-up sets with everybody else. But I was consistent. I was doing that 5 to 6 days a week. Sore or not, I was coming outside and I was getting the work done. I already had the mindset of, yo, it's going to hurt. It's not supposed to be easy. So you get out and you push past your level and you get to a next level. Once you get to that next level, you push past that one. So I already had that mindset.
Yeah, so the end goal or the bottom line is a person has to be motivated.
Motivated, but as well be more consistent than motivated.
So even when you don't want to,
exactly,
you go get it.
Exactly. I ain't even want to get up and work out today. I had to do therapy and all that, but I was in the park before I came over here. Got to get it done. And I worked out this morning. I ain't want to do that either. Got to get it done, man. Consistent.
Okay, so now you got 3 years into calisthenics. Can you give us a little...
Well, 2 years. 2 years.
2 years into calisthenics.
First
and
year
you
was weights.
already did your first battle. How was that?
My first battle was, I'm not gonna lie, it felt like I was a beginner, man. It was butterflies. It was nothing that I expected. I thought, I don't even know how to explain it, man, but like the whole aura, it's like playing in your first NBA game or playing in your first high school basketball game. If you play football, your first football game ever, all those jitters, it's the same exact thing. Like you don't know what to expect, but it was fun overall, though. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but it was fun. And I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah, so we heard you about to do that Iron versus Iron 3 battle. Yeah, so did you find your opponent yet?
No, we didn't find an opponent yet. They said they're going to get back to me, so I'm just waiting for the opponent, waiting for the routine. The minute I get that routine, I'll be practicing it every day.
And when is the Iron versus Iron?
February 26th.
Okay, guys, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. So we're going to be doing something there as well. Shout out to Fit Life Skilow. Make sure y'all go follow him on YouTube, Instagram. Y'all already know TikTok. He's Team Rip. And we in the building.
You see it, man.
Yo, guys, stay tuned. Stay Rip. 6-pack, big back, big facts.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation, is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh